Hi y'all, what's up? Hope all is well with everybody. Let's see. Oh, okay, perfect. All right, all right, so, so I can feel some of it. Hold on. Ooh, okay. All right, guys. Blessings and abundance. Hope all is well with everybody who's going to tune in. All right, so we're gonna do 4 groups, and these 4 groups are going to be about, okay, is the location that I am, um, um, the best location for me right now? Like, will it be safe? Will it work out? Like, is it what's best for me? So I saw the number 2 when I was coming up with the title, and I think, um, so this is significant for a large group of people. Um, 2 is, so 2 years. So within the next 2 years. So I saw 4 as well. So I'm going to do 4 groups. So so within the next 2 years, is this the best place for me for the next 2 years? And is it, because at the end of the day, if it's best for you, that means that it's going to be stable and safe. If it's not, then that means that, yeah, I know what that means. Okay, so group 1, gasoline. Okay, so this is a truck. Okay, group 1. Group 2. Okay, group 2. Group 3. And group 4. All right, so I am live, so you might see that people may come on the live. All right, so we're gonna talk. That's group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. Okay, so whatever one that you feel drawn to. All right, so we're gonna go to group 1. Thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings and protection upon our life. Thank you for guiding us to the right places and the right people and the right things in the right location that is going to be best for us. Thank you for allowing us to be here at this time and giving us another chance every single day that we're here to make a difference, to make a change, and to change our minds, change our thoughts, change the process in which we choose to go about life, or we feel like we must go. Thank you for everything. Thank you for our health, our wealth, and anything that we have or have had in our life and what's to come. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go to group 1. All right, so gasoline. So I felt you called to use these trucks. Okay, these little, all right. So some of you guys might be seeing the number 4, number 2. 2s and 4s, group one are significant. Okay, the number 2. Okay, some of you guys, you're in a place where you haven't felt um, connected. Maybe where you are right now, you are not very connected to the land. You might be in a location where you might have moved there. You might not have been born in that location, because I heard disconnected from the land. Okay, some of you, I really feel like this group, if you're not someone who just moved to somewhere, or you've moved to a location where you were not born, this isn't your message if you were born in this location. Okay, so group 2, 3, or 4 will be for you. Okay, but group 1, this group, you're not connected to this land because you weren't born in that particular part of the world, or that particular city or state. Okay, um this feels like a move, like you guys already made moves. Some of you guys, you might have made multiple moves. Okay, but movement has already taken place. Like you've driven a lot, you've flown a lot. Okay, you've taken boats. This feels like there's always been a lot of movement into where you are now, right? So you had to do a lot of movement to get to where you are. Okay, for this group, where you are right now, you are where you're supposed to be. Okay. The next 2 years, it's going to be fine for you to be there. There's something about you being there and you and your energetic signature. Everybody has an energetic signature. So your energetic signature is what is helping you in being in this place, right? You guys have this adaptable energy, like you can adapt to anywhere. Now, some people, they move to a place and then it doesn't work. They can't deal with it. They can't handle it, right? Because their energetic signature isn't um, allowing them to really truly connect. And sometimes people move to places just for a time, for the experience, and then move back home or move to a new location. For you guys, there's some work and energy that you're supposed to be where you are. Like, everyone is supposed to be where they're supposed to be, right? But it's for a time. For you guys, you being at this location for 2 more years is going to be fine. It's going to be beneficial. There's a lot of growth. There's like your energy in this land is connected. Something about just you being there is shifting things. Okay. Just you being in that location, it is teaching you. You're growing. You're evolving. Um, Something about revolving. Something is revolving around your space. I know you feel uncomfortable because some of you guys, you don't feel really connected to the people there. But I heard in due time, okay? Something about you opening up. Okay, I'm literally seeing a butterfly and they're opening and close, like their wings, like flapping, okay? So you guys, um, opening up more. I know you feel like a fish out of water, but for this group one, you're supposed to be where you are. Like you're supposed to be here. I heard traveler at heart. You're meant to travel, but this place right now, you're supposed to be here for at least the next 2 years. The next 2 years is significant. There's some big changes and that you're going to make. Something about a wish come true, a dream come true. Something is going to happen that's going to be big, and it's going to shift the whole dynamics of your family. Okay, your lineage. Something is shifting in your lineage. Some information somehow, even though you're not connected to that part of that land, you are connected to that land. Like, it's so, maybe you had a past life. If you believe in past life, maybe you had a past life in this land. But there's some work you're doing while you're here, some huge shifting that's taking place. But it's like, for some of you, this is you being in this location is building your confidence for the next location you're going to move to. But the next 2 years, you're going to be fine being here and you're going to be okay. All right. Like, you don't worry about your stability. I know some of you might be worried about finances, but they said don't worry about it. Okay, it's gonna shift. A huge shifting is taking place. Okay, you just need to stay confident and stay aware of yourself and what you want to create, and keep connecting to the divine. Okay, whatever divinity that you connect to, stay in tune with that and have a little faith. Okay, I know you, like I said, once again, you feel like a fish out of water because this is not somewhere that you're used to, because it's different from where you were. But where you are headed, this is the perfect place for you. Okay, it's setting the tone, I heard. Okay, so it's setting the tone. All right, so listen, so this for group one. All right, I'm gonna pull I don't know, pull a card, see if any extra messages come out for you guys. All right. All right. Violet, keep things simple. All right. So you being here is it is teaching you simplicity. Where for this group, this is helping you to create simplicity, right? Some of you guys, you've carried too much, whether it's in your mind, your body, your spirit, or just around you. This is going to teach you simplicity from like this moment forward. Like, you're going to be more into uh, less consumerism, like not wanting to consume so much, not needing to, not desiring it. This is like a shift. All right. And some of you, just by you being in that location, it has taught you how to be more simple, how to just not worry so much about having, and you're doing, and just being is more important, right? Like, you will have what you need, but it's like you being in a space of I'm here, and I'll do what I need to do to continue to experience the here, the now. Okay. Teacher, some of you guys, you're still in this location because you're meant to be a teacher. You're meant to teach some people. Okay, Violet. So violet essences may be beneficial for some of you guys. Okay. Um essential oils. Okay, I saw peppermint. Peppermint is significant for this group. The flower, just having the flower around you, maybe growing it, or just having the fragrance of violets around you. Okay, or drawing violets, or having pictures of violets. That will kind of help you stay in a more of a comforting space while you're going through this transition, because you're literally in a transition right now. Generational blessings. Didn't I just say? I said it. I said you being in this location is actually going to bring in so much positivity to your lineage. Confirmation. Okay. Deuteronomy 1 verse 11. So some of you guys might be seeing 111, ones, tens, 11, things like that. Okay. 12, 13, or 13. Okay. And that's confirmation. I just got a ding. So that's confirmation for some of y'all. Okay. 1,000 times the blessing for you, for your generations, continually as promised. So you were promised, and this is helping you be in the promised land. Some of you, this location is the promised land for you. Others of you, this is the stepping stool to the promised land. But you need to be in this location for the next 2 years to help you create that. All right. So this one says it is safe to look within. So this location is safe for you. Okay. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. So some of you guys have been around people who told you you're supposed, why did you move there? Why are you living over there? Why are you in that part of the town? Why did you move to that city, that state? Why did you move across country? Wherever. There's people that felt this way about you. And they're saying that by you being here, by you taking that chance, you are looking past other people's beliefs, other people's opinions and desires and thoughts about you. And you are where you're supposed to be, group 1. Okay. All right. And make sure you take the time to look within. So whenever you start feeling anxious and like, oh my God, things are not really working fast enough, they're not working for me, you need to take the time, take a deep breath, and talk within yourself. Talk to God within, and you will see that you feel calmer and questions are answered. Okay. Divine wisdom guides me. You were divinely guided to this location, to this part of the city, to sound, to that continent, to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were meant to be there. All right. I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. You made the right choice by staying, even if other people didn't agree. All right. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. I am safe. So if you don't feel safe, you are being guided to remind yourself, I am safe. I was brought here. I don't know why, but I was meant to be here. Okay. And this is confirmation. So look at this flower. This look kind of like a flower in a spiral, but it kind of reminds me of like violets. So violet, like I said, violet scents, violet essence. Violets are beneficial for this group. Okay. I'm willing to change. Okay. So you guys move into where you are. Oh, and I said a butterfly earlier, and look, confirmation of the butterfly. So some of you guys, you moved in this location, and there's things you have to change. All right. You have to change some things within yourself so that you can be open to receiving more of what is meant for you. Okay. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Okay. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Okay. Focusing on what is going to bring you positivity. Okay. Please add some likes, guys. There's 13 people here. Add some likes, y'all. I usually don't say nothing about the likes or following me and stuff like that, but I notice that the more people that watch the video, the more people that add likes to the videos, they add the video to the algorithm. And I don't think, we are against each other. I think that if you came to this video, we are supposed to be for each other, to encourage each other. All right. Blessings. Yeah, lavender's also great. I always carry lavender. Lavender is just so awesome to have for anybody, okay? Lavender's just lavender, okay? And that's also like a purplish color flower, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? All right. All right, so that was for group 1. Thank you so much, Blessings and Abundance. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings, your protection. Thank you for guiding those who needed to hear the message, and to receive what they were supposed to receive from the message. Continue to protect us, guiding us, leading us on the path that is righteous and that is going to be of our highest good. We thank you, Ashe and Ahmera. All right, so we're going to go to group 2. All right, group 2. All right, group 2. Thank you, guys. So we're going to go to group 2. Please add some likes, guys, to help me move the algorithm. All right. All right, so we're going to go to group 2. All right, so let's see. Okay, so group 2. Now, I keep on seeing hearts. So hearts are significant, all right? Group 2, hearts are significant. You guys have your heart set. Your heart is calling you to a new space, to a new location. So where you are right now is not where you're supposed to be, especially within the next 2 years. For the next 2 years, it is in your highest good. And I know you feel it. This group, you feel it. You sense it. You know it. Okay? You need to trust yourself. Group 2, you feel like you're longing and you're called to a new place. Your heart is like pulling you. Like you're just like a what is it? Is it like kind of like a magnet, right? And you're being repelled from one area, but magnetized to another. Okay? So this group, this area has done you well. It might not have felt like it, but what did you need to learn? You've been learning, and now it's time for you to move forward, which is in a new direction. So group 2, you guys, it is in your best interest to move, okay? With the stability that you seek to create for yourself, you already know it. This group, you can feel it. You can sense it, that it's best for you to move. You can feel it. This group, I know you feel it. I know you can sense it. Because all I see is hearts, and I had this overwhelming pressure or like feeling within my heart, like I long for this, like I desire this, like I've always wanted this. So there's actions that group 2 you're going to need to take so that you can be where you desire to be, like you know where you want to go. This group, you know that this place is kind of like, you don't get as much joy anymore. You don't get as much excitement, fulfillment. There's not a lot of peace. You already know, and your heart is longing, but you already know where your heart is longing to be, but you're afraid of what people will say. For some of you, what is going to be, how are you going to start all over? How are you going to do it? This is the worry for this group. I just got a call. That's confirmation, group 2. This is a call. This wasn't a text. This was a call. I got a call while I'm on this live with y'all. And what is you feel the longing, the call. You're getting the call. So within the next 2 years, it is in your highest and highest of highs good for you to be in a new location, for you to take a chance on yourself, your desires, your heart's guidance, because your heart is not just guiding you for no reason. It is because you are meant to have different experiences, whether you can explain it or not, whether people comprehend it or not, whether you even comprehend it. Group 2, you're meant to have different experiences. And this location where you're being guided to, that's your place. That's your place. Where you are now, that was your time. That was the time in that place. But where you're being guided, that's your place. And your heart is calling you. You feel it. You sense it. Your heart is calling you to a new location, group 2. And you know it, and you feel it, and you sense it. This group knows it. They feel it. They sense it. They can't help but feel it. That's why things don't feel as fulfilling. That's why you don't feel as much joy. That's why things feel the way they do, because your heart is calling you somewhere else. And that somewhere else is going to be where you're supposed to be. Like really. Like you were supposed to be in this location for a time. And now the time is moving and you need to be in a new location. There's some things that are going to happen in that location that you don't want to be a part of. So it's going to be in your highest good for you to make a move. And this is where it's going to take a lot of faith and a lot of action to help you to move to the new location where you desire to be. Because you long. This group, if you don't long or feel a call or a pull to be somewhere else, to a whole new place, this isn't the group for you. Group 2 isn't for you. But this is for group 2, for those who feel like, I gotta be somewhere else. I got to. Because there's some things that are going to take place in that location where you are that you don't want to be a part of. So you're going to need to really buckle on down, group 2, and connect to your spirit guides, to connect to God, connect to your angels, whatever it is that you believe in. Buckle on down, group 2, and connect to that so you can get the directions on which way and how you can implement the plan for your heart's desire and for you to move into the place where you're meant to be. That is going to be where your real stability is. Because it doesn't feel like a lot of things that you desire has been fulfilled. Like it doesn't feel like you were as fruitful as you thought you would have been or hoped you could be. Where you're moving, where you're meant to be in the next 2 years, oh baby, this feels fruitful. I'm seeing I'm seeing things grow out of the earth. Flowers, plants, vegetation, everything. Like I'm literally seeing it coming out of the ground, transforming. Okay, so group 2, your heart is pulling you. And look, the back of the truck is gone. The back of the truck is gone. It ain't nothing holding it down. Ain't nothing holding it down. Like you free to just make a move. But some of you're worried because you don't have everything you need so that you can make the move. But that's why you're being guided to connect to within yourself. And all the answers are going to come and be revealed to you on what steps you need to take that will open the door so that you can be where you need to be. So you can receive. Okay? All right? So, group 2, that was your message. So let's see if there's any other messages. And then there's a song, let me see. I have to move on. I gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another battle. There's always gonna be another mountain. You're always gonna need to make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you gotta let it on. Um, I don't know the words, but honey, that was Miley Cyrus, okay? But there's always gonna be an uphill battle, okay? There's always gonna be like you trying to climb a mountain, and there's always something. But that doesn't mean you should give up. That doesn't mean you should. This is your song. That song, look it up, Miley Cyrus, and that's gonna really help you guys, okay? Because I gotta keep my head held high. Yeah. Opportunity and change. That's even, look at confirmation. Hello, boom, another sign, confirmation. Your spiritual team is gonna help you move. Group 2. You don't have to be afraid. Okay, you don't have to worry so much. All right. Group 2. You got the birds. You got look at all this divine energy in the doors, the angels, everything divine. All right, opportunity and change. All right, the birds are guiding you. Okay, so you guys are air elements, or you guys are very connected to the air. Okay, so group 2, you're being guided, you're being supported. Today I am special. So some of you guys forgot you were special. Today I will realize that I am unique and one of a kind. And what you guys need to understand, you knowing that you are one of kind, group 2, is going to help you to make the move you desire. Understand, understand, overstand that the place that you're in, they don't appreciate you. You already know you're not being appreciated, group 2. You know that people are not appreciating your gifts and your talents and your kindness and your energetic signature. They're not. And it's time for you to move forward. And you're being supported. You're too special for this place that you're at now. Like you've evolved past this. Whether you've been there all your life, whether you've been there a few years, a few months, I don't know. Whatever. The location you're at now in the next 2 years is you're going to need to make a move, because that location, there's things that's going to take place that you don't want to be a part of. You're so special, and the place your heart is calling you to move to, that is going to, people are going to appreciate. They're going to be like, wow, you're amazing. Like you're going to really feel appreciated and honored and loved just being on that land or being in that location. Okay. But you're too special to keep sticking where you are right now. It's draining you. It's pulling from you. You're giving more than you're receiving, it feels like, for this group. And it could be the people that you're around too. That could be why you need to make the move. But there's some things that are going to happen in that location that I'm really feeling like you don't want to be a part of. Okay. And so you got to get confidence, gain your confidence back, work with yourself. Okay. There's a lot of fire energy in this group. Get your passions going. And I feel like a lot of you guys might be feeling stagnant with your passions. When you move to this new location, the stagnancy isn't going to happen anymore, because you're going to be so energized. The location where you're going to be moving to is going to be so fulfilling, so joyous, because of the energy that it carries in that location. All right. But you're going to need a lot of faith, and you're going to need to connect to yourself and God to help you make this move, group 2. All right. So thank you so much. All right. So blessings. All right. So we're gonna go to group 3, but let me end it out. Thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings and your protection over our life. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for helping us to find our way to our truth. And thank you for clearing us of any doubt on our end, and giving us more clarity on our journey, on where we're supposed to be. And we are so grateful for all things that we have, all things we receive, all things that we are. And thank you so much for everything. Ashe. All right, so we're going to move on. Okay, so let me clear up, because there's people are just, there's trolls. Like I said, the trolls and people who come on the readings, clearing out. People who come onto the readings and they say things, they're just weird, just weirdos and low entities, and people who are just at the lowest space. Okay, can't reach you, so they got to try their best to get to you. Okay. So that might also be a message for group 3. All right. So Clear it out. So now we're going to group three. Group three. Okay. All right. So group three. Yes, group three. So you guys, let me hold this up. So group three. All right. So you guys have been, you've been around a lot of riffraff, a lot of people that are magnetized towards you, right? Because you are the flame. You are the moth. They are the moths and you are the flame. Okay. And they realize that a lot of them realize that they've been burned because they tried to get too close, right? Because your energy repels a lot of people, but it also is appealing to people. So you've had a lot of people that were, how do I say, what do you, like what is wolves in sheep's clothing? A lot of people that portrayed themselves to be one thing, but in all actuality they were not. Okay, so there's a lot of people that have been around you that have deceived you. Okay, made deals with you, contracts you sign, and you got the bad end of the stick. Could have been marriage, a marriage contract. It could be, you know, a contract with the house, the housing, an apartment. Okay, it might have been for a vehicle. There's a lot of things with contracts that you guys have signed and you haven't really gotten the best end on in this group. Okay, you guys have gotten connected to a lot of people who have not had your best interest at heart. Okay, the location that you are, where you're meant to be in, you're supposed to be there, but there's something about that specific house, apartment, something about that area. There's some things going on, all right, because of your, I don't know if it's maybe your mortgage. Is something with contracts that you might right now in the process of fighting. Okay, I heard there's a win. There's going to be a win for you. All right, there's somebody in, or some of you guys have been having some issues with, maybe there's a lot of things breaking down in the house. There's just this sense of like, a lot of things going on in this home that you're in. Okay, so the location is where you are is good. It's something about the apartment, the house. There's just a lot of things that are like breaking or coming up, falling apart, or just a lot of like uncomfortability that's happening, right? I literally saw somebody's womb and a child is in there, so somebody might be pregnant or they're going to be pregnant within the next 2 years. Okay, something maybe for this group, this could be having a bigger house, having a bigger space is needed. Okay, so the things that are breaking down and all this stuff not working is to make you want more. Maybe you got used to where you are, and but it's like group three, more, you needing to want more for yourself or better for yourself. Okay, maybe you just been there for a long time, or you moved somewhere and you started noticing just all this negative stuff keeps happening. So you're like, oh my gosh, should I even stay here? Should I even be here? Should I stay here? So like whatever city, state you're in, you're supposed to be in there. The thing is, the that particular house, apartment, something's up with that. That is why this is what's going on with this. So it's, you're meant to be in that state, that city, that part of the world. You're meant to be there. Okay, but it's something about the city, not the city, it's something about the house or apartment you're in. That is what it is. That's the thing. Okay, that is why. So something about just moving houses, staying in the same city, state, country and all that, but moving to a different home is going to be beneficial for the next 2 years for group three. This is what's going to be helpful. All right, because it's something about that house, like it just, I keep seeing things falling off walls. I'm seeing like just appliances stop working. I'm seeing like, people talking to their neighbors, but it doesn't feel comfortable. It just feels like a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of eyes, so there's a lot of people watching you. There's something about this particular house, apartment, that's the issue. But where you're supposed to be in that location. Listen, that house, that city, state, country, that part of the world, whatever, you're meant to be there. It's just that house, it's that apartment. Okay. It just feels a lot of chaos. um it just feels like there's so many contracts. I keep seeing papers and signatures on the paper. Like something with the contract is people just keep giving you the raw end of the deal. But maybe financially you're having an issue. Maybe you're just so used to this place. Maybe you have family in this place, or it's just so hard. But there's your spiritual team saying it'll all work its way out, but you just gonna have to do your part. Okay, they're guiding you. You're literally getting signs and synchronicities on different houses. You need to go view other places. You need to have faith. You need to trust, and you take the divinely guided action. So there's actions and guidance you're being guided towards. Group three. Okay. It feels like things come in threes for you guys. Like, yeah. But it's the house, it's the apartment. It's just there's a lot of like jealous energy, envy energy. Maybe it's a lot of people in the house that you're in. And maybe you never had an apartment or house before and you're just living with family. But it just feels like there's people that are just a lot of jealousy and envy. This doesn't feel like as many supportive people. So you might have one or two people that are near you, that live near you, that are good for you. But overall, there's a lot of people around that just, they have a bad mind. Okay. And it's affecting your mind. It's affecting your energy. Okay. To the point where you're just fully doubting yourself. Ye of little faith. Okay. So this is for you guys, group 3. All right, so let me see what other messages will come out. Okay. All right. All right, so I have a big thing of cards and I just kind of like swish through and pick cards. Okay. So Sumeria. All right. Some of you guys might be in that part of the world, right? Queen of Heaven, Inanna. All right. So representing and realizing that you guys are a temple. Your body's a temple. You are a temple. And basically your home is a temple, right? And there are people who disrespect the temples, right? There are people who want to defile the temple, which is your home. All right. So you need to be in a space where you can honor the home, honor yourself, because it's a gift to you. Everything we have is a gift. Like whether you believe it or not, it's a gift. So you having clothes, that's a gift. Even if you had to work for it, it's still a gift that you have. Because, there's people who don't. Food that you eat, it's a gift. Even if it's not the best food, it's still a gift nonetheless. Sometimes people give you gifts that are not, you don't like it and you don't want nothing to do with it, but it's still a gift nonetheless. So appreciation. So stay in gratitude. I know that the things are kind of chaotic or annoying or stressful where you are, but keep the faith. Just know you are strong. You're so strong, group 3. Like you dealt with a lot, okay, in this location, in this home, okay? And there's a lot of people that haven't supported you. And I feel for you, okay? But you got to keep pushing, all right? And it's called, this is called the House of Heaven. So, sensuality, dual nature, okay? Fertility, abundance, okay? War, love. So this is all the things you experience being in this location, okay? Trust in the source, okay? Trust in source. So you guys really got to get in a space of trusting source, okay? Some of you guys are nail technicians. Some of you guys are going to school for cosmetology. Some of you guys, that'll be a good idea for you if you have a desire or a call for it, okay? So that's confirmation for somebody, okay? All right? You are supported. So you're being reminded that you're supported, and group 3. So whoever going to see this video and choose group 3, you are supported, you are loved, but you know, it's the house, something about that house. Maybe the house is haunted. I don't know. Maybe you have spirits in the house, or just that you have people that are bad spirited, or, you know, it's just the location. There's certain, maybe it's ley lines underneath that house, that location that is that's been corrupted. There's something about that area, that house, that area is just, you have to move houses to really bring in the peace that you seek. Okay. All right. So Job 8, Ephesians 13 verse 4. And Job went through a lot. Job lost a lot. In the story of Job, like he had the most and the strongest faith throughout the whole Bible. And Job, he really had faith, and he was tested. He lost everything. And some of you guys, you lost so much, and now you had this place, and you're probably like, oh my God, I loved it. I was so happy I have this place, but all it is just a lot of stuff that's been happening from being in this location. And it's not you, but something about the location. The time is past. You were supposed to be there. You're supposed to learn, grow. Now it's time to move on, and you got to have belief and faith that you can have better. Okay. But yeah, Job had the strongest faith, and was he tested, and you were tested too. And now greater is coming. All right. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. All right. So greater is you who does not allow the world to corrupt them or to continue to defile the temple that is you. Okay. Daniel 6 verse 8. Daniel 3 verse 5. Ephesians 9 verse 3 to 5. And John 1. Okay. Help yourself. You have a lot of power and wisdom. Don't forget. And gloves. Okay. So some of you guys, you're going to be moving in it when it's cold. Okay. Some of you guys, you're going to be moving when it's cold. When you move to this location, you're going to be able to walk to the things you need. And you're going to feel lighter walking. You're going to feel good being out and about. Like it's just something was going on. Like some of you guys don't even want to go home because it's so much. It's just so much going on. So you guys don't even like being at home because it's just too much going on. And so you're being supported, okay? So that was for group 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings and your protection upon our life. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for helping us to see what we need to see. Thank you for giving us the strength and helping us to remember that we are stronger, wiser, braver, more brilliant than the world tells us and that we thought. And we're so thankful for you and your guidance. Thank you for clearing out the air. Thank you for clarity. Thank you for truth. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for helping us to honor the temple that which is us by making the changes. So within the next 2 years that we are able to make the changes that is going to be of our utmost highest good. Thank you so much. All right, so blessings, y'all. Now we're going to go to group 4. This is the last group, group 4. All right. So now group 4. All right. So group 4, like, it feels like a lot of like labor. Group 4, it feels like you guys have toiled, and you've dealt with a lot of what's the word? Anxiety or a lot of stress, and you've dealt with a lot just from growing up in this area, in this location. All right. So for this group, you have been very strong. Okay. You work really hard. Okay. Some of you are learning how to work smarter. So, you see that pause right there? In that moment of not doing. In that moment of just being. Group Group 4. Okay, so something might be significant with group 2 for you guys. There might be another message in group 2 that is connected to group 4. Okay, group 4, so important. You just being present, being able to take time for yourself. In this location, you're not able to do that. It doesn't feel like you're able to move around like you desire. Some of you guys, it's because of health. Some of you guys, you've had a deterioration in your health. Feels like there's a lot of dealing with others or having to deal with just even yourself. This group feels like there's been a lot of health issues, like an overwhelming amount of problems in the health department. Some of you guys, it's once again finances. Some of you guys, it's having assets. You don't have, what is it, equitable assets, or you don't feel like you're knowledgeable enough to find or to have that. Some of you guys, you've been at this job for a really long time, a job that you've been working at, and it's near where your home is. Okay? It's so important for group 4 for you to realize that working hard is what we got to do sometimes, but also working smart is what we need to do all the time. Group 4, you moving to a new location will be very good for you. It feels like the weight of the world is on this group's shoulder. But it's like a lot of chances you guys have to take. Group 4, you guys have to take a lot of chances on yourself, on the divine. Like faith, bigger than I've ever seen. Okay? In order for you to make this change. Some of you guys, you could actually transfer your job and ask to work in a different location, and then your housing and all that will work out for some of you guys. That's how smooth it'll be. Then others of you guys, you're gonna have to really take a chance and sit with yourself, because something about this area, there's a lot of like inconsistencies with like environment, people. I saw like mudslides, so I don't know where you guys are, but something with mud. So like, I don't know if there's like a lot of like water near you, but it's significant. So with the next 2 years, it is going to be beneficial, because there's a lot of like natural things that are going to be taking place, like that actually will affect your area. Now, there's parts of the state, the state, city, or whatever, town, that it might hit that part, but it don't hit the other part. Okay? So for you guys, this area that you're in, which you already overwhelmed with being there, there's natural things that are going to happen, or earthly things, right, with the weather and all that stuff, are going to take place, which will affect that area where you are with the house, apartment, or whatever. Okay? So you moving from that location is going to be beneficial. Some of you guys, you don't have to leave the country or leave the state or the city. You just need to leave that part. So maybe if you're on the south part of the city, you move to the west. Okay, something like movement. I literally saw, is that ping pong? Is that ping pong? No, it's not ping pong. There's like those tables where there's like a little metal ball, and you gotta pull the lever back, and then the ball bounces in it, and you gotta hit it into the goal, whatever that is. the little circle to end for the ball to fall into. But it's like a small little, is it a ping pong? No, is it pin machine? Well, I saw that, and it's like you just gotta coordinate with your spiritual team and your family, because this group, your family is gonna help you. This is a group where your family, supporters, family, friends, they'll help you with making that move, because some of the people that you're going to end up talking to, they already been feeling the same way. They've been feeling very uneasy, feeling a little off, and they know that it's going to be in their best interest to make that move, to sell that house or sell that condo or whatever. Yeah, this group, you got so much pressure on you, and you need to relieve yourself of it, because whatever, some of you guys, you might have gotten a house from a family member, and it's just been overwhelming. It hasn't really been as much benefits. You haven't received as much being in that place. Okay, this is good for in the next 2 years. You making a move to a different part of the state, city, okay, is going to be beneficial. Okay.
How you doing?
Okay. Sorry, guys. Whoa, he scared the crap out of me. Oh my God, he scared me. That's the thing too. So for this group, you might have gotten a lot of scares already. You've already noticed certain things. So this is clarity and confirmation that, you making the moves and taking the chance on yourself, and and taking it so that the weight of the world isn't on your shoulder, because it's a lot of like feeling heavy. Okay, this group, and your health has been affected. This group feels like a lot of stuff been going on being in this place, and it's all, a lot of it is connected to the stress, and also something about wells, the water, something about the water system, something is going on with that. But sometimes you can get water purifiers and, ionizers and all this stuff to help you. But it's something about this location, is part of the city or town you're in. You need to make a move from it. Now, for some of you, this is not saying you have to like move states and move cities. It's just in that particular part, something's happening, and something's like working itself up to happen, and you have to be careful. This is about being careful and being mindful. All right, and like how that guy just popped up out of nowhere, it feels like that's what's going on with group 4. Shit is just popping out of nowhere, and so you, within the next 2 years, making the move. Okay, this is like giving you time to make the move and get out of there. Okay, because it's like things popping up. You see how you just popped up out of nowhere? Hi. Okay, hi. Pull my window up. Like, okay, I don't know what you're about to say, but okay, hi, bye. Things popping off. This group, things are popping off. You got to get your health okay, and you need to get back in control of it. And where you are is you're gonna need to do that. Okay, in order for you to get your health in order, you're gonna have to make some moves in it, and but you feels like this group has support. Like there's some support, like family support. All right, family support. So this group feels like there's a lot of support to help you guys make the move. All right, like you're not alone in this. Like for this group, whether you feel like, oh, I don't have no physical, okay, well, you got spiritual support. Well, I don't have no spiritual support. Well, you got physical support. Something like that. You guys have support, all right? There's a lot of cards that came out for this group, okay? You are at a higher frequency than you know. So this group, you are at a higher frequency. So this is another reason your frequency is going to keep rising, and that location is just going to pull your frequency down, keep pulling your energy down. So this is why it's going to be in your best interest to make the move, because your frequency, your energy, you're a higher minded being. Okay, and that area, that location isn't going to allow you to grow and expand as you need to. That's why that part of the city, state that you're in is best for you to move. Okay, there are fairies contacting you. Okay, so if you guys have feel connected to the to fairies, that area. Okay, and also there's something about money. So maybe you guys have had a blockage with your money, but money's gonna be coming in. Okay. more money will come in to help you to make the take the steps. Okay, we are one. Okay, so some of you guys, you're learning that we're all one and we're all connected in different ways, but you got to take the chance and make the moves for yourself. Okay, let me put my window down now. Okay, all right. Oh, that's funny. So the person who came and said hi, he thought I was his ride. And so he's getting into a car and into an Uber right now with his bags packed. I kid you not. This man is about to get into the car. He said he has to go get another bag. He is about to fly or take a train, something. He's about to travel. He's about to leave wherever the location that he's at. Maybe it's just for a vacation. Maybe it's a break. Maybe it's work. But I kid you not, the Uber is right there. They got their hazard lights on because they're waiting for him to bring the rest of his stuff so he can get in there and travel. Sign, ain't that a sign, group 4, okay? Once you get your mind made up on what you want to do, you're going to see that your health is better, okay? So blue Arcturians are asking you to connect to them. So some of you guys are connected to blue Arcturians, okay? For some of you guys, you might want some clarity. So they said fast for 1 to 3 days a week, starting off with 16 hours in one day, okay, in the day. So for some of you, fasting for 16 hours is going to be beneficial. A way to start you with fasting weekly. You need to fast at least one whole day of no water, no food, nothing, once a day, once a week. Now he's leaving. See what I'm saying? So you guys, he's about to travel. So this is showing you that, yes, you need to bounce. You need to bounce from that place to bring you more of what you need. Okay. The person is starting confusion to bring your vibration down. People are starting confusion to bring your vibration down. People are specifically targeting you. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing some of you guys are doing shadow work. You're really going within yourself. You're doing clearing. You're letting go. You're forgiving people. You're doing all the work you need to do. And there are people put around you specifically to bring your vibration down. And that's what the location is. That's what I'm feeling with that house, that apartment. There's things happening. It could be the people in it. You got to get up out of there. Okay? Come up out of there. You are a star. You are the main character. Act like it. You are a star. You are the main character. Act like it. You are a star. You are the main character. Act like it. You are part of a special group changing this reality. You are part of a special group changing this reality. You are part of a special group changing this reality. Go rest. Some of y'all just need to rest. But it's hard to rest because of where you are. But you're getting some time within the next 2 years. You already know you feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You God was feeling you. Sorry, I had to think about that song. It's so funny. Write that book, draw those symbols and images. Some of y'all need to go write the book. Some of you guys, you got writer's block since you've been at the place you've been in. Some of you guys, you just recently got writer's block, or you haven't been able to write or design or build or create whatever you want. And they're saying you can do that. You can do that. But the location you at, you need to be aware of that. The location you're in is not really helping you. Okay. Once you understand that part, then everything else can fall into place. This pain shall too pass. Okay. So whatever pain you've been experiencing and going through, it's going to pass. You are out of danger. Okay. It's just something with that house apartment. It could be your neighbors. It's something about that. And those people don't plan to move. It's not them that's going to move. It's you. You going to move. And you're going to move somewhere even better than you are. Okay. Read Psalms 46. Okay. Psalms 46 going to help y'all. Help you with manifesting the new location and new home. Okay. You being here is making a difference. Stop thinking otherwise. Okay. Your being in that house and that location has been helpful, a gift. All right. So it's making a difference. You've made a difference. You are a difference. You are making a difference. Okay. It's okay to enjoy life in these moments. It's okay to enjoy life in these moments. But, Yeah. But be aware of what's happening, but enjoy your life. Angelic protection is available. Angels are here protecting you. Meditation, tree, sun, and visuals will bring you answers. Okay, you need answers. I'm here giving you some clarity, and you guys are going to get more confirmations. Speak up, fear not, for I am with you. So God is saying, don't be afraid to speak, because I'm with you. You are carrying a lot of abundance that others see, and you must embrace it fully. So there's others who see you or see the route in the direction you're going, and they're jealous and they're envious, and they're trying to pull you down so you don't continue to reach that. That's why you've been at that location for as long as you have been, because you haven't had the maybe the energy or the mindset to really pull yourself up and go higher. And you're starting to get higher now. Go higher, right? Vibrationally, frequency wise. And there are people that are still trying to block you, but you've overcome a lot. So certain mechanisms aren't working. So they're trying other tactics to get you. Okay, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just that house, that location, the people around. It's the neighborhood. Something is just pulling at you. You carry a lot of abundance, and others see it, and they want you just embrace it fully. Okay, 11:11 portal. Okay, to the true you. Okay, to thyself be true. So visualize 11:11 and visualize a shooting star. Make a wish. Okay. Music has messages. So some of you guys are getting messages through music. You might be clairaudient, okay? Where you hear messages through music. Pixies, dragons, unicorns are part of your journey. Some of you guys have an affinity to these beings, and you feel drawn to them. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a connection, okay? All these things exist. They just on a higher frequency. Our frequency of this planet has been lowered tremendously. Okay. And so because it has lowered tremendously, really low, there's things that it's hard for us to see it. Okay. And connect to it. Okay. Writing will bring you abundance of all forms. So writing is really going to help you. So maybe scripting in your new house, scripting in your new location, scripting your dream house, your dream city, your dream states, your stream, maybe, even that part of the world. Okay. It's going to be beneficial. All right. So, all right. So let me clear the energy. Thank you, Divine Creator. Feel where you're coming from. Personally, I felt spiritual since a child. I like your shirt. Oh, thanks. They are constantly trying to steal. Today, I take my money and my bread. Yeah, see what I'm saying? People are constantly trying to, because guess what? If a person would have been successful at stealing your money, what would you have been doing? You'd have been sad, you'd been depressed, you'd have been angry, and that would have lowered you lower. Okay, it happened to me yesterday. All right, people are always trying to do certain things to lower us, and so this is a reminder that because your vibration is high, they can't really reach you, so they got to find ways to reach you. You understand what I'm saying? So they got to go do underhanded things to try to keep you down or pull you down, and sometimes they're successful a little bit, and then we just bounce back. Okay, so we just be aware that you can always bounce back. No matter how far you think you fall, you can always bounce back. Things can always change for the better, and you can always change something. Okay, so you got to have faith. Okay, and thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. That was for group 4. So your health will improve, things will shift and turn around. Make your plans, have faith, move from that house, but you might need to just be in a different part of the city. It doesn't feel like you have to move like all the way across the country. This doesn't feel like it. Just feels like something about that particular area, something's going to happen. So you might just need to move an hour or two away. It just feels like you can stay close or stay within that state, but move maybe to a different part of the city or different city. But it just feels like a move has to take place because there's something with that house or apartment. So you understand, you tune into yourself, you'll connect, write things down, script it out. What are you feeling? And you'll see things turn around for your highest good. Thank you, Divine Creator, for your blessings and your protection upon our life. Thank you for guiding us to the right messages that we need to hear, guiding us to be in a space that's going to be most beneficial to us. Thank you for allowing us to know what we need to know and helping us to now know what steps we need to take so we can make the right steps. Continue to guide us on our path to righteousness, on our path to become the best versions of ourselves that we possibly can be. And we're in gratitude for all things that we have and are to be and what to come. Ashe. Ahmera. And thank you guys for tuning in. And if you like, my videos, like and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all. And the video is going to take a while to upload because it's on my phone and I'm going to be out and about. So probably by the end of tonight or early tomorrow. So you guys will be able to check out the other numbers, group 1, 2, 3, and this was group 4. So thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful, blissful day and have faith. Ye have a little bit more faith. You need it. You're going to be all right. Peace, y'all. Thanks. Peace.